Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new in this channel, you are highly welcome. I welcome you. My name is Blessing, and in this channel I share a pattern drafting and a sewing tutorial. Anything concerning sewing I share with us here, and we all learn together here. So guys, if you this sound like what you want to learn, this interests you, please kindly subscribe to this channel if you have not done so, and also turn on the notification bell. So guys, in today's tutorial we'll be learning how to make a shoulder dart bustier. You can see it here. It sound like what you want to learn. Definitely keep on watching, and let's go. So guys, here is my pattern paper and my rulers. This is my ruler, my straight ruler, and my curve ruler. So guys, and here is my marker. This is my marker here, and a scissors. Okay, this is my pattern paper scissors. Okay, so guys, I will just keep all this on aside here like this, then we move over to the middle. So now the first thing I will be doing, and what I normally do, is to draw out a straight line like this. Then after drawing this straight line, this will serve as my shoulder line. So guys, after drawing my shoulder line, I will just mark my vertical measurement, and from the shoulder to my bust point line is 10 inches. Then after, I will just make a dot there like this. Then I will move over to my under bust measurement. From my shoulder to my under bust 13 inches, and to the waist 16.5 inches. Okay, so now I'll just go ahead to make it a straight line like this. So guys, after making a straight line, I will just, from the bust point line, I come up by 2 inches, and that will be my chest line. Okay, I will just go ahead to rule it up. So guys, after ruling this how it looks like, I'll go ahead to label this. This is my shoulder line, this is my chest line, my bust point line, my under bust, and my waistline. So guys, now what I will do now is that I will divide my shoulder measurement by 2, then I will make a dot there. So guys, after making this dot, I will leave this dot aside first, then move over to my neckline. Okay, my neckline I will use by 3 by the width and 3 by the length, by the width and the length. Okay, which is the depth. Okay, then I will make a notch there, and I will connect it with a curve ruler. So guys, after that now, I will move over to my nipple to nipple measurement. Okay, I will move my nipple to nipple measurement is 7. When I divide by 2, I will have 3.5 inches. Then I will measure from the waist up to the bust point line like this. Then after marking at the bust point line, I will stop. Then I will rule this point end, as in this dot line together. I will just connect it together like this. Okay, so guys, after connecting like this, then what I will do now is I will, for the under bust measurement like this, I on the side, going to the side, I will mark 1.5 inches. I will come over to the waistline as well and mark 1.5 inches as well. So now after dotting, I will just go ahead to rule it together like this. Okay, I will rule it together like this. After ruling, then for the other parts, for the center front, I will mark 0.5 inches like this. But if you are busting, just go ahead to mark 0.75. But for this one here, I go ahead to mark 0.5 inches. Okay, so now I will connect my lines together like this. So now the next thing I will be doing is, from the bust point line, I will come down by half 1 inches. Then I will make a dot there. So now, from there now, I will connect my curve from the under bust to meet the 1 inches I come down with. Okay, hope you are understanding. So now I will do the same thing to the center front like so. The center front is not that too curving. You can see how I am connecting the line. Okay, so now that is that. So this is me re marking it because I thought it's not that prominent. So I make it that prominent. Okay, so now I will move over to this chest shoulder. I will divide this shoulder here from my neckline to the shoulder. I will divide what I have here. I will divide it to two like this. Then I will look for the midpoint there. Then from that midpoint there, I will connect it to meet the bust point line. As in, I will connect it to meet the nipple to nipple line like so. So now, what we will do here is that for this that leg, for the side going to the side, I will come in by 1 inches, while for the center front, I will come in by 0.5 inches. Okay, then now I will connect it to meet the bust point line. So now guys, this is how it looks like after connecting. So you can see that our shoulder dart, we have already done that. So now I will now replace what I have on this shoulder dart. The inches I took, I will replace it there. So now we now have our shoulder measurement. So now from there I will mark what I have there. I will mark what I have there, then I'll mark it at the chest line for me to have a straight line. Okay, you understand what I just did? What I did here is that this dart that I took, I replace it. Okay, then after replacing, I cross check what I have at the top, then I mark it at the chest line so that I will be able to have a straight line there. Okay, so now I've connected the line. Then after that, I will just go ahead to mark my shoulder slope by 1 inches, then connect it to meet the neck width like this. Okay, so now after connecting, this is what we have. Then now I will divide my bust measurement by 4, then I will mark what I have there. Okay, so now I've marked what I have. Then now I will try to look for this midpoint here for me to create my armhole. Then I mark what I have on the chest line, then I divide it to look for the midpoint. Then after that, on that part of the midpoint there, I come in by 0.5 inches like this. Then I make a notch there, and the next thing I will be doing is just to connect it from the bust measurement to the midpoint like this. Then from the midpoint, I will come over to the shoulder. So this is our armhole now. Okay, you can see that our armhole is well curved. Now I will ignore the under bust here and move over to the waist. Then I will divide my waist measurement by 4 and mark what I have. Then I will replace my dart like this and mark my dart intake. Then I will add 1.5 inches for my seam allowance. You can as well add 2 inches if you want. Okay, then I will move over to the bust measurement and add my seam allowance as well. Then after that, I will just go ahead to connect the line. So after connecting this line like this, then what I will do here is that after connecting, basically we are done with this pattern. Okay, so now you can see how neat it is. So you can just go ahead and cut out this pattern. So guys, this is how it looks like after cut. You can see how beautiful it is. I will just go ahead to label the side as SF, which is side front. Okay, So I will label the other part as CF, which is center front. Remember, this other side is on fold, okay? So now, and I've already added my seam allowance on this particular pattern here, okay? So now we'll just go ahead to move to the back pattern, okay? So guys, this is a fresh pattern. As you can see, I've ruled out my normal straight line at the top. Then I will, from there, from my shoulder line there, I'll mark my chest line and my waistline, okay? So now, after marking, I will just go ahead to rule, connect the lines together like this. So guys, I will just go ahead to label this my chest line and my waistline, okay? So now, the first thing we'll be doing here is just to take my zipper allowance. I'm using 2 inches zipper allowance for this one. You can go ahead to use 1 inches. You can also go ahead to use 1.5 inches, okay? So now I'm using 2 inches like I said. So I will go ahead to mark and roll it up together like this. So guys, after ruling, this is what we have now. So guys, I will now, from this line here, all my measurement will start from this line here. Then I will divide my shoulder line by 2. I will mark it. I will come over to the chest line here and divide my measurement by 2 as well. Then after that, I will mark it. I will roll it up like this. After ruling, then I will now, from here I will mark my my neckline by 3, while the depth will be 1.5, okay? So now I will just go ahead to roll it up. So now the next thing I will be doing is to take my shoulder slope by 1 inches. Then I will mark it. So now I will just go ahead to create my armhole curve like this and look for the midpoints, mark it. Then I will mark my bust measurement divided by 4. I will mark it there. I will connect. So now what I will do here is that I will now divide my waist measurement by 4. Okay, for here I want to create my dart measurement. So from the chest line I come down by 1 inches. I come down and I divide my nipple to nipple measurement. Then I will now connect my nipple to nipple measurements like this. So after that, I will now I cut that by 1 inches like I said. So for this dart leg here, I divide half an inch on both sides, like 1 inches, half an inch on both sides, making it 1 inches together. So I connect it to meet the line there. You can see what I'm doing. So this is how it sits. This is my dart. So guys, I will just go ahead to divide my waist measurement by 4 and I will mark it. Then replace the darts there, 1 inches plus 1.5 inches for my seam allowance. So I will mark my 1 point, my seam allowance at the bust measurement. Then I will roll it up like this. So guys, this is how it is. Basically we are done. I will just go ahead to identify that side, the zipper allowance. I will just go ahead to write it as zipper allowance. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So now I will now cut. Guys, this is how it will be looking like. You can see when you have cutting into your fabric, remember to add this. The center front is on fold, and you remember to add half seam allowance for the dart area. But for the side, we already added our seam allowance to that. Just go ahead to add half seam allowance on this dart area like this. You can see where I'm showing you guys. But for the center front is on fold, you fold your fabric. So guys, this is the end of this tutorial. If you find this tutorial helpful, please give us a thumbs up, like this video, and also share this video. Please comment if you want to comment. If you have any question to comment, and give this video a like, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my video. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Bye. See you in my next video.